Hey, this is Brent with Vintage Statements, and today we've got a nice old Ford tailgate that we're going to turn into a bench. So follow along, subscribe as we taking some wood and making a bench out of it and put this in the middle. So here we go. Alright, step one, draw it out. Determine your measurements. This will make your life a lot easier when you're starting to cut everything. So we know we're going to go 37 inches high. This whole piece is going to be about 20 inches deep. So let's start. First, we're going to take this nice 4x4 and cut our back post and our front post. So let's get it marked up and get it over to the saw to get cut. Okay, so we got this set up. What we're going to do now is determine our boards crossed here. So the back, 4 feet 2 inches. We're going to cut a board 4 foot 2 inches, and we're going to screw it in so we can put this all together here, and then we'll start building from there. Alright, we put our cross beam on the back. So what we'll start doing now is building out our pillars outward here, and then we can start on our top or on our front piece here. So let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do 5 of them. Okay, so we put in our cross beams all the way across. Now what we're going to do is line it up with this piece, make sure it's level, and then we can screw this side into that. So let's get started. Okay, so we got our frame set up. Now we're going to work on our middle pieces here. I've already cut them to length here. Now we need to cut out the little indentions here. So we're going to work on the back one first, get that one all squared up, and then we can work on the front one. So over here I've got this all cut out or set up to be cut out. Got my skill saw, so let's begin. Alright, now we're going to start putting this thing together a little bit more. We'll get this back put in. What we're going to do is we're going to angle it just slightly back. So I'm going to have my assistant here help me out. You want to hold this and I'll do that? Sure. Alright, we are to the point where we can start sanding this thing down, and then we can start applying some stain to it. So we're going to remove the actual seat boards here, sand those out. We can work on the frame here. With this specific piece, all we're trying to do is just clean up any areas of issue, things that could hurt us or get splinters from, but we want to keep the rustic look of it. So we're not going to get this thing sanded down completely to perfection, but we're just going to smooth it out a little bit. So let's begin. Alright, we've got all our stuff ready to stain. We're going to use dark walnut. We've got a rag, and I got my gloves here. So, let's put these gloves on. Let's start getting this staining project going. What we're going to do is we're going to do the top here first. Once it's done, we'll put it on one of these legs, get it out in the sun, let it dry. We'll work from the bottom and work our way up to the top on all our pieces. Even the frame down here, we're going to do all the undersides, so then we can flip it up and then we can do all the rest. So let's begin.
Hey!
here it is completed. It's an old Ford tailgate for the rear, dark walnut stain, which we're going to allow to age and wear down. We're going to keep this in front of our house so we can enjoy it and our guests can enjoy it too. So if you like this project and many of our others, subscribe, like us on Facebook and Instagram, and we'll keep pumping out cool projects like this.